Xi Jinping sends congratulations to U.S. President-elect Joe Biden.
Here's a summary of the article.
A week later, China's foreign ministry offered cautious congratulations to Biden and Harris but stopped short of calling Biden the president-elect and said China understood the election results needed to be confirmed in accordance with U.S. rules and tradition. Analysts said China carefully calibrated the timing and wording of its congratulatory messages as it has tried to navigate the prickly divide between Biden and President Donald Trump. Here said Beijing initially congratulated Biden, but did not explicitly say what the congratulations were for. On November 14, when after several conspicuous days, Foreign Ministry spokesman Wang Wenbin said at a daily news conference, "We express our congratulations to Mr. Biden and Ms. Harris. We respect the choice of the American people." With several veteran diplomats who have experience dealing with China in the incoming administration, hopes are rising that China and the U.S. can resume cooperation on global issues such as climate change and seek to ease tensions, though confrontation over human rights and security is expected to continue. Biden said in an interview earlier this year that China was a competitor, and before the election said that he would force China to play by the international rules when it came to trade, treatment of foreign companies and its actions in the South China Sea. Trump embraces thugs like in North Korea and the Chinese president and Putin and others, and he pokes his finger in the eye of all of our friends, all of our allies, Biden said during the final presidential debate last month. We need to be having the rest of our friends with us saying to China, these are the rules. Biden said of his plans to rally American allies to pressure Beijing. China's foreign ministry has called for the new U.S. administration to meet Beijing halfway to improve relations.
This post received a score of 61,000, with an upvote ratio of 79%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
What the hell is wrong with the comments in this thread?
A bunch of copers who are waiting 2 more weeks for Trump to overturn the election.
They're gonna be like that Japanese soldier who was discovered in the 1970s still believing World War II was going on.
Fun fact, there were actually several hundred soldiers scattered around the Pacific that kept fighting years after the war ended, sometimes entire companies that still had heavy weaponry. The last confirmed cases were found in 1989, though rumors of later ones continued into the 90s.
Japan had a no surrender policy and left their infantry stranded at each of their occupied islands to die fighting to their last breath. Archer did an episode about a Japanese WW2 soldier still fighting after their surrender, only to find out about the atomic bombs and Japanese surrender on Archer's phone. The Japanese were also trained to be skeptical of all American propaganda and pamphlets, so when the Japanese dropped pamphlets saying the war is over come back home, the soldiers always found and convinced themselves that it was an American fake, even though it wasn't. Edit. The Dollop podcast has a really good episode on this exact fact.
Or was it?
Hi Vsauce, Michael here.
People are reading way too much into this. This is purely diplomatic. China said they would respect the legal process after the election. Now that the GSA has finally allowed transitions to happen, China is merely acknowledging what both parties has agreed on. There is absolutely no subtext to this.
Xi Jinping congratulates Trump on U.S. election win, as president-elect calls for unity.
20 years from now, Xi Jinping congratulates Kanye West on U.S. election win.
21 years from now, Xi Jinping congratulates Kanye West on switching all sources of liquid to Brawndo.
It's got what plants crave.
It has electrolytes.
Brawndo has electrolytes.
Do you even know what electrolytes are?
It's what they use to make Brawndo. The people freaking out over this are the same people who saw nothing wrong with Trump congratulating Putin on his last election win.
What about 1. The 15 times Trump praised Xi in just the past year? 2. How Trump asked Xi for help to win re-election? 3. Trump publicly calling for China to help get dirt on Biden? 4. Trump praising Xi for becoming a president for life and implying he should do the same thing? 5. Praising Xi, Putin and Kim all at once, and so on. Also, world leaders congratulating the new U.S. president isn't something new or special.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.